So, it's certainly been a while since I've appeared around here. It's been nice taking a break from just eating all the meat in plain sight, but truthfully every once in a while it's nice to surprise an audience with a little bit of the shenanigans my friends and I create. Would be nice if there wasn't so many schmucks demanding we do it more often, but I guess it's inevitable, but people get drawn to this stuff somehow. Either way, the girls actually suggest I go on a vacation, as they call it, to take my mind off all the insanity of it. And naturally, I was all, well, what am I supposed to do when my hunger cannot be tempted? Well, Fluttershy suggested a place out in Baltimore, BronyCon. I think that's what she called it. Some sort of gathering for all kinds of pony lovers to gather together like a family or some weird shit. Sounded right up my alley. About a week later, I'm here now to share some of that weirdness with all of you. Best get comfy, this could get a while. So the train ride over here wasn't too bad, if not boring. You know how bad the service is when you can barely even attempt to, watch a meat lovers marathon without the damn thing buffering every 4 seconds. Yeesh. Here's just when I got to the hotel. I guess the girls forgot to tell me I'd be sharing my room. Lousy timing on their part, but not that I'm complaining. The company I shared was actually really nice. Especially the pony you see next to me. Fire Lily, I think her name was. Sweetest thing you'll ever meet this side of the street, but I'm getting ahead of myself. The actual convention center was bigger than I imagined. I figured right there that this was going to be a fun weekend. Don't mind the badges there that say TheInvertedShadow. Just some other guy that was showing me around. He wouldn't know how to keep up with his own schedule even if I literally bit him in the ass. Fucking short-minded, lazy bastard. And here's some of the rest of the crew that I ended up bunking with. Like I said, really nice guys. Maybe a little screw in the head like me, but I'm not complaining. Here's just 2 of these cosplayers Rainbow was telling me about. The whole convention was practically full of them by the first day I swung by. Yeesh, I still don't know how dressing up as a character you like is considered fashion, but well played to both of these guys. You must be dedicated to the craft. I really don't have a comment for this one. Something about flying to a castle with this guy and being blessed. I don't get it. Alright. Forgot that Derby Gun ended up following me around for a while. The silly Pegasus stowed away in my luggage. Well, what little of it there was, but at least she and the guy holding her had some fun. Oh, this guy. I gotta admit, finding someone that's just as loco as the girls and I is always a treat. But I loved wearing his hat. I didn't even know that sophisticated Englishmen could be ninjas, but you learn something new every day, you know? And here is that Fire Lily girl again. Did I mention that she was incredibly sweet? Because the girl just couldn't stop booping me every chance she got. It was actually really nice. Cute even. This vendor hall is really lacking. Where's the badges of me? If they filled up Marketplace with merchandise of me and the rest of the girls, I guarantee you it'd be cleaned out in seconds. Then again, maybe it was for the best that there wasn't. Another one of those cosplayers. I couldn't grasp at all who or what he was supposed to be. I think one of those fourth wall breaking princesses or something, but he knew his way around a sword, that's for sure. How do you people even make costumes like this? It's amazing. Aye! How did this get in here? I mean, don't mind this. Just reminded me of some girl I thought I saw. One of those saucy sorts of things that I just saw at the con. Figured maybe worth a pickup, though I remember the actual girl having a bit more, blue in her hair. It's kind of weird. This is just from one of the panels I stopped to watch. All the guys you see up there that play in the game were all those mercenaries I chowed down on apparently came from. So that was good and all. Well, 2 of the people on the panel proposed live before the audience, and that lucky girl said yes. God bless the 2 of them. Here's me just preparing for a bit of a late night excursion to the con. Literally. There was a panel at the dead of night, 2:30 in the morning of all times. Stats there apparently couldn't make up their minds on any kind of schedule. Gee, where have I heard that before? Of course it would be a pony convention without a bunch of nerds all gathered around a tiny screen watching cartoons. At least the service here is better. Crystal clear quality in everything. Why couldn't I have that before? Here's another cosplayer. One with a full body suit. I'd rather not imagine how hard it must be to move in one of those things. But it was softer than I was picturing. Guess people know how to treat a girl like me right. Most times. Alright, forgot this convention center had an arcade. All sorts of games lying about the place. Including this one about... something? I know it had to do with music, but I don't understand the inclusion of singing robot girls. Weird. Great sounding music, but just too bloody weird. Oh, I love this shot. I managed to get one of the convention mascots, as it were, to come and join me. Blank Canvas, I believe. She was nice enough that I wasn't even gonna think about eating her. Yet. This guy. Don't even ask about the costume. Another one of those bunking with us. A really funny guy. He's just dressed up for a lip sync battle or whatever. I still feel dirty just looking at myself in this picture. Of course I wouldn't be able to last through this convention without seeing one of those fucking fidget spinners. It's the second one I saw, if you can believe it. You internet people, you stupid memes. I can't even understand you. This made up for it, however. One of the people in the marketplace ended up making a little sketch of me. Got me right down to the last detail, even all that means. This is just the very last picture I got before I had to head home. Ended up finding some more weird ponies to join me on the way back. One of them turned out to be Siamese twins. Man, this show can be so fucking weird. And that's my BronyCon story. It was a long ride, but I met some pretty awesome people. Both bizarre and out there, but friendly at the same time. Who knows, maybe I'll get one of the other girls to go next year. And share her story too. Until then, I'm going back to my spare rib, so I'll see you fanatics next time. Whenever that is, I guess.